Hi everyone and welcome, my name is Dora and this is my 6th update to Panda's eyeshadows. I've been working on 6 different eyeshadows across the past 4 weeks, many of them longer than that because they've been in here longer, and I do have a fairly exciting update for you today. I have 2 pans, and then in the second part of the video I will be rolling in 3 new shades because I always veto 1 shade in each update. The first shade that I hit pan on is this one here. It's called Candyland and it's in the Revolution Chilled palette. At my last update I was at 11 uses and I did say I'm so close to pan but just not quite there yet. Well, it took me 1 more use and then I hit pan. So here's that pan for you. I hope you can see, yep, 12 uses in total, which for me is pretty good. I've really enjoyed wearing this, sometimes as a topper, just sort of dabbed on top of an eye look with my finger, often over this sort of brown metal cream eyeshadow base. Really like that one as well. But yeah, it's rolling out. Okay, second pan is in this shade here, and this is the shade called Earth, and it comes from my XX Revolution Bare Luxe palette. I only rolled this in at the last update, and here it is. So last update I hit this pan here in neutral, and then I rolled the same palette back in again, and yeah, this one, this really surprised me. I hit pan after 7 uses. For me, that's a real record. Yeah, I've never hit pan in anything this fast. This one took me 25 uses to hit pan in. And this one, yeah, I used it 8 times. So I did like 1 extra use because I wanted the pan to be a little bit bigger than that. Yeah, this is a really soft formula, especially those shimmers. Maybe a contender for a Pan That palette, maybe next year or in 25, we shall see. Okay, so those 2 are rolling out. I'm gonna continue with the progress now, and then the very last shade I'm gonna update you on is gonna be my veto. We'll do it that way. This next shade here is gonna stay within this project. It's called Mystical, and it comes from my Focus palette, which is the Regeneration Astrological palette by Revolution Pro. I do have some pans in here already, but not in Mystical. It's that one here, and I hope you can see that there's a marble effect in there. I have used this shade 13 times since the last update, where the marble effect has this golden shimmer. That shade is softer, it's deeper in those parts, so hopefully that's gonna help me hit pan faster, because I really need another pan in this. Yes, let's just move on. So anyway, staying in here, 13 uses, like I said, only rolled it in last month. The next shade is called Bitter, and it comes from my Berry M Black Cherry palette. Here's the palette. At the last update, I was at 7 uses, and I am at 20 uses today. And here's what that pan is looking like. So compared to Wild, which does have pan, I hit that earlier within this project. There's still a bit to go, but I would say, maybe another 10, 15 uses. I'm gonna try. And then this next shade here is called Affair, and it's from this palette here, the Revolution Pro New Neutral Romance palette. I was at 2 uses in my last update, and today I'm at 4 uses. I know, inexcusable. I only used it 2 times per month. And here's the shade. There's like quite a nice bit of disturbance going on already, even after just 4 uses on a brand new pan. But I think I haven't been feeling this kind of shade in the hotter months. I'm still trying though, and I am wearing it today. In fact, I'm wearing all of my progress shades. So these 3 here, as well as the next one that I'm gonna veto, I'm wearing all of them on my eyes. So this one, Affair, I've got dabbed on top. I've got Mystical all over my lid, I've got Bitter on the outer corner, and then I've got the next shade on my lower lash line. You'll see. I know that this is going to be quite an easy one to hit pan on because after just 4 uses, it already looks like quite nicely used. But I'm just going to have to try and convince myself to keep using it. And I think I can probably get away with it in the hotter months. even though I normally like looking at it, I do find it a little bit Christmassy. But yeah, I'm just gonna keep going. And then the final shade that I have decided to let go of for this project is a shade called Jupiter. I know, beautiful name as well. From the Revolution Forever Flawless Constellation palette. It's this super pretty pinkish red matte shade here. I've already got pan on another matte shade in here, and this one called Venus, or this fluorescent pink. That took me forever. It was in my Eutopia, my bash tips I played with Billy over on Instagram in 22 last year. I know this is gonna take me ages. At my last update, I was at 7 users. Today, I'm at 10 users. Yeah, I'm also wearing on my lower lash line today on top of a brown metallic crayon. I just think looking at the pan in relation to Venus, the matte one with pan in it already, I know it's gonna take me forever. And with 10 users, and I think that's 3 months worth of using it, it's gonna take me a good while. And I'm not really reaching for it. So this one's gonna go. Let's do some randomizing. I need to grab my other phone. Okay, we may also get cut off. Really sorry about that. I'm a mum and yeah, time is super limited. So if we do get cut off, you will just see me in a different outfit on a different day. But that's fine, we're just gonna go with it. My rules generally are anything goes as long as it doesn't clash with anything that's already in my color story or my two pan those palettes. This time around though, because it is June and I'm super boiling, I only want to put summer shades in here. If I get a shade in a palette that I don't feel is very summery, I'm gonna look at the palette as a whole and then randomize and see if I can find something a bit more suitable for the hot summer months going forward. Because we all know as project planners, summer is difficult. It's difficult for us to hit our goals. So yeah, I want colors that really inspire me so that I can keep going and not like lose 2 or 3 months worth of progress. Okay, be right back. I hope you enjoyed that pan percentage. I never really know what it is until it comes to editing these videos, so I hope it's gone up a little bit. Okay, let's randomize. I have got 456 eligible shades in here, just not including my Pan That palette and my side Pan That palette, which is the Maybelline the Blush Nudes, if you were wondering. So let's go ahead. Shade number 130. Interesting. Okay, this is from my Revolution Forever Flawless Eutopia palette, and the shade is called Grays. Now I've got that entire palette for no pan left behind in my 50 Shades of Yellow / Gold project over on Instagram. I think it should be alright to use a shade from that palette, even if this one might not be so summery, because you know, over there it's just one use, whereas here we're hitting pan, so let me go and grab it. All right, I've gone ahead and swatched that shade here, a neutral matte. And here's the palette. And here is the shade. Let me compare it to Bitter, that one here. Yeah, it's definitely a lot lighter. I think it's a decent choice. I mean, not something where I'm like, wow, this color really speaks to me, but it's gonna be quite easy to use. I'm gonna stick with it since we do have 2 more. I think otherwise I would have been a bit, yeah. Okay, next shade. 370. All right. Oh, okay. This comes from my Yves Saint Laurent Couture palette. It's a quint. And it's just the bottom right shade. It's gonna be neutral and shimmery. Let's take a look. As predicted, we got cut off. So I've gone ahead and swatched my new color story and what we're up to so far. So these 3 are the rollovers from last month. And this one is the new one called Grays. And yeah, you can see next to Bitter here, it's definitely lighter. What a neutral colour story. The next two are going to have to be like summery pops of colour. I'm not going to go ahead with this YSL one. It's just such a neutral colour story, and yeah, we're not doing that. So let's go ahead and randomize the last two shades. 223. All right. This is from the Revolution New Neutral Passion Palette. And the shade is called Ductile. I think, and a hop is like a pinkish purple. Oh, that'd be so good. Okay, here's the palette. Let's take a look together. Oh, not what I thought, but okay, here's the palette. As you can see, I've got 1, 2, 3 pans already. This was from last year's Duty Palette Battleship. Ductile is here. So it's a purple pressed glitter, and yes, I will take that challenge. Pressed glitters, with my experience of hitting pan on 1 within this season of this project, is actually kind of easy. Look at that. I mean, yeah, sorry about the lighting. The light isn't amazing at the minute, is it? All right, I'm gonna go with that. Okay. One final shade. Okay, let's do this. 44. Okay. I don't know. It's not going to be one of my oldest palettes. Like the beginning of my list is all a bit random. Oh, I think I must have sorted the palettes in alphabetical order by brand, because this is from the Essence Welcome to Miami palette, the 3rd shade. Oh, I think it might be a lilac matte. Oh, I really hope so. Okay, let's take a look. All right, here's that palette. Yes, bingo. It's this shade. I am very, very extremely happy with that. I don't know if you can actually make out that flamingo pattern. It's gonna get worn off. Yeah, I know. It doesn't scream summer, but I'm excited about these 3 shades. To me, this is stuff that I can work with, and I do like a pressed glitter. And since I just rolled, I'm filming this super early, but since I just rolled my purple Kiko Milano shadow stick into my decopaling, and oh my god, matching nail polish or what? I'm really happy. Yes. Okay. Hoping for lots of pans for next time. What do I think? I think this could be 2 more months. I'm gonna try for that one. I think now that I've got the purple, I think that could work really nicely together. A fair and the Essence shade. A hint of glitter. That one should just be kind of easy and mellow to use. It's a matte in a Forever Flawless Revolution palette though, so that could take me a while. Okay, I think I'm gonna aim for a fair, bitter, the pressed glitter, and that one. We shall see. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a lovely rest of your day or night, wherever you are, and I'm sending you so much love. Take care. Bye bye.